Does your fish roll opens up in oil when frying? Do not worry, keep watching. How is it going, beautiful people? It's your girl Claudie. Welcome and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and trust me, every recipe I drop, you're gonna love it. Let's dive right into the ingredients we will be using. So first off, in my chopper, I will start off by chopping some green beans. So we are just prepping to make our fish roll filling. The next I will be chopping is gonna be some carrots. Okay, you can also use peas for this recipe if you do not have green beans, or you can skip the green beans. So after chopping the carrots, I will go ahead and chop some onions as well. So guys, please check the description box for the link to get the full detailed recipe. I will be using some mackerel, canned mackerel. I will go ahead to open that up, and if you want to use like fresh fish, make sure you boil the fish with some seasonings. I have another recipe for that where I use whole fish, where I boiled it and I mashed it up. Check the description box, I will drop that also. So right here, you want to drain out all the water. This is how my mackerel is looking. Oh my god, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, it's so easy. It makes my work really easy. So go ahead and saute some onion until it becomes translucent. Then you bring in the chopped green beans and the carrots. You want to go ahead to stir that until it becomes a little bit soft or tender. Now bring in some seasoning powder, salt, black pepper, white pepper. Go ahead and give that a good stir. For the black pepper and white pepper, is just a pinch, okay? Just a little bit because you want some flavor for that. Now go ahead and bring in that mackerel, mash that up, then you mix or stir perfectly to combine. Since I want mine a little bit spicy, I will just add in some pepper, hot pepper powder. You can skip this part if you are not a spicy food lover. Cooking with Claudie, cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. When that cooks up, I'll go ahead and bring in some parsley. That's some chopped parsley and green onion. Give that a good stir. Then you can go ahead to set that aside. For the dough, the bowl, adding some warm water, melted butter, 1 whole egg, sugar, mix to well combined. Now bring in all-purpose flour, salt, baking powder. Go ahead and mix that until you have a perfect dough. Cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. Cooking with Claudie, cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. So you can let the dough rest for about 10 minutes. You're not letting it rest because you want it to rise. No. So just let it rest. Then go ahead and curd according to the rolls, according to the number of rolls you want to make. Okay. Cooking with Claudie, cooking with Claudie, easy simple. So guys, follow up closely because I will be showing you my own tips and tricks on how I make my fish roll not to like open up inside the oil. So first thing you want to do, you want to flatten up the two ends of the dough so that it is really thin, like how that is looking. You want that really thin so that it can easily seal on the roll up dough. So now go ahead and put in your filling. Now this is one important part. When you close it, that's the first step of the rolling. You want to press that to seal in that filling so that it doesn't open up. This is the most important part. When you seal up this filling like this, you're just pressing your hand down to seal that perfectly. Trust me, it's not going to open up inside your oil when frying. So when sealed, now start rolling. As soon as you give the first roll, try to squeeze or maybe try to wrap those ends like that to hold that filling in place. Then roll up to the end. So when you've reached the end of that, you see how thin and flat the upper part is. You're going to brush some water. You can brush water, or if you like, you mix water and a little bit of flour so you can have like a pasty mix, and you rub that on the flat end of the dough. So now see how that is like it easily seals up. So you want to repeat that for the rest of the dough. Okay, so right now, also if you have a pasta machine, you can go ahead and repeat the process. If you don't want to strain yourself to be rolling that up, you can also use a pasta machine to repeat the process. You see that, to flatten that up as well. But make sure you have the two flat ends. Okay, and this is how it's going to look like after you flatten it up. Right now, repeat the process for the rest of the dough, and this is how it's looking. Go ahead, deep fry inside a pot of hot oil. The oil should be at least 3 inches deep. You see how that seals up easily? That's just how you want yours to be. So good. And we've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to check the description box, and to meet again in my next video. Bye for now, and I love you all.